We all second guess ourselves sometimes, and that's just a part of human nature. However, when was the last time you second guessed taking action? Be honest with yourself, because sometimes we might second guess ourselves without even noticing it. Last time I second guessed taking action was during this week, and if you want to know what it was about, make sure to watch this video at the very end, because at the end of the video I'm gonna share what I was second guessing. Well, let's quickly talk about why are we second guessing ourselves. So essentially, we use it as a self-defense mechanism when we are not confident in taking action. But luckily for you, in this video I share 3 crucial steps how to stop second guessing yourself. Step number 1, action over overthinking. So put simply, this is the most effective tip you can think of. If you can replace overthinking with action, there's no way you end up second guessing yourself. Let's take a simple example here. Let's say you know you should go to the gym today. You don't really feel like you want to do it, and then you start second guessing yourself. You're not sure whether you should go there or not, whether today is the best day to do your workout, and the longer you second guess yourself, the more you allow your mind to create these excuses why not to do something. So eventually you have to realize that in order to stop second guessing yourself, you have to take action in the first place. So the crucial thing to understand here is that taking action is much more powerful than second guessing yourself. And you'll also notice that when you start taking action instead of overthinking, you'll feel more energetic, more productive, and you'll be able to reach the results you want. Step number 2, identify the problem. So first off, you have to define what it looks like when you start second guessing yourself. And there's plenty of ways this can happen. So for example, maybe it's inaction, or you start regretting your past, or you're always asking for permission. When some of these things happen, it means overthinking is taking control over your actions. And that's not what we want. We want action over overthinking. So if you notice that you're second guessing way too much instead of taking action, that's your sign to actually go and take action, because that's the only way to escape overthinking, and that's the only way to stop second guessing yourself. So it's really that simple. You just have to define how you're behaving when you're second guessing yourself. Once you realize that, it's going to be much easier to take action. And in general, one important thing you have to understand is that you have to find out where that second guessing is coming from. So is it because you are afraid of what other people may think of you? Or are you scared of failing? Maybe you're trying something new and you're not confident in taking action. Well, you have to realize that no one cares about your actions more than you. That's why I always try to say that focus on your own goal, own mission, do what it takes, and eventually you will get there. Whatever other people may think of you, that shouldn't be the reason you start second guessing yourself. So make sure to focus on taking action and identify the problems. There's no room for second guessing. Step number 3, accept imperfection. So you're not always gonna get it right, and that's okay. But what's not okay is that if you second guess yourself without trying, not taking action is the worst thing you can do. Because if you want to reach something, the only way to get there is by taking action. And if you don't, you won't get there. And when you start second guessing yourself, it makes that situation mentally very hard. However, if you never try, you'll never know. And that's kind of a mindset I use to approach these kind of things. Just to motivate you a little bit and give you some confidence, it's much better to try and fail than second guess doing something and not trying at all. Because when you don't take action or you don't try to do something you want, you basically give up before even taking the first step. So as you can guess probably, in order to stop second guessing yourself, you have to take action. So in the beginning of the video, I promised that I tell you the thing I was second guessing earlier this week. So let me explain it now. So as you know, right now I'm posting one long form video on YouTube every week, and usually it takes me 1 day to plan the video, 1 day to film the video, then edit video. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I create videos about finance, investing, self-improvement, discipline, general self-improvement topics. And this week I was really struggling with video idea. And even though I thought about this video idea beforehand, I wasn't sure what should I include in this video, how I'm gonna make it convincing. But then I realized one thing that I mentioned earlier in this video before. If you never try, you never know. And that just gave me the feeling of, okay, let's try, let's see what happens. So I decided to stick to this topic. I invested a couple of hours in planning this video, and the fact that I second guessed myself was kind of a good thing, because at first I felt discouraged. Then I started thinking about possible outcomes this video can lead to, and there was no way that I was going to skip an upload. So that's the thing I was second guessing earlier this week. And in general, guys, if you're second guessing yourself, that's part of human nature, that's okay. But you have to remember that the easiest way to overcome second guessing and overthinking is by taking action. And the more you overthink and overanalyze situations, the more time you give your mind to create these stupid excuses why not to do something. Stop second guessing yourself, take action and see the results. That's it for this video. If you made it to the end, make sure you like the video. Don't stop watching now. Go watch this video next, is my most recent upload. If you're new to the channel, click here to subscribe because I release new videos every Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.